So, magnesium. Is magnesium the magical supplement that's going to help you transform your sleep? The problem with this and thinking having a magnesium supplement is going to just transform how well you sleep is that we're not addressing the root cause initially. There is more than likely going to be plenty of other reasons as to why you're not sleeping properly, but human nature, we want the quick fix, we want the simplest fix, don't we? So you want to take a pill and hope all is well. A couple of things to address here before you go to bed. And I talk about this a lot with clients because sleep is so important, not just from a physiological standpoint with hormone manipulation, but also your brain just doesn't work as well when you're knackered. So we want to be making better choices throughout the course of the day with food, with the movement that you do just in general in life, with work, careers, family, that kind of stuff. So we want to make sure we're on point there. So we need to have good sleep. A couple of things we need to focus on before we jump into the supplement side of stuff is we want to make sure you're having some kind of downtime before bed. And I don't mean on Instagram, on Twitter, whatever you're doing on your phone. That's just stimulating your mind. The blue light from that phone is stimulating your mind and it's not going to help your mind unwind and relax. So we want to make sure 30 minutes before bed, you're not really looking at screens or screen that close to your face anyway. That's kind of what we want to do to start with. The next thing is we want to try and keep it at the regular bedtime. Try and be consistent with the same time you go to bed. You might like going to bed later. That's absolutely fine, but try and keep it consistent so your body knows exactly what the hell is going on. If you're constantly chopping and changing, it's no wonder you're struggling to sleep because your body's like, what should I be doing? When should I be doing it? The next thing is try and have a really dark room. Try and keep that room nice and dark so it's giving yourself the best opportunity for your mind to switch off, for your eyes not to be stimulated, and that should really help you kind of unwind a bit better as well. Maybe read a book before bed, some kind of fictional book, something to take your mind away from things, take your mind off work, off the general stresses of everyday life. And these are just a few tips that are really going to help. Last one I'm going to say, and it might sound really silly, but try not to drink any water like after 7 p.m. Reason being, you don't want to be getting up in the middle of the night pissing all the time, do you? We don't want that because it's going to disrupt your sleep. So if you can avoid that, then try and avoid it. Yes, drink plenty of water through the day, but try and avoid drinking too much after 7 p.m. just because you don't want to be getting up, going to the toilet all night. Anyway, that's the things I would say try and sort out first before you go in towards any supplementation and trying to just pop magnesium pills for fun to try and help. But try those things first. If they're not working, then you can go down the supplement route.